Hi teammates, I'm walking my dog. Just walking and being quiet with the Lord and letting Him show me what's going on. And what I found out was in Daniel 2, I was looking up Daniel 2 because I'm like, what's going on with this stone without hands? You know, it has symbolism of Bruco and myself, so I'm just trying to figure out if it's mentioned in there, what it all is, you know, if both of us are mentioned. And maybe it's a whole group of people, you know, that is the stone without hands, cut out of the mountain without hands. So it could be a full group. But anyway, God showed me Daniel's name, Belteshazzar, and that's what Nebuchadnezzar called him, that's Cornelius Court. That's what he called Hendrik Goldzius, who is Paul Walker, and was Nathar Shah and Javundariah as well, which is Orthrus, the Nemean Lion, and the Sphinx. The Nemean Lion being Paul Walker. So, and that's Legion, you know, that's the goat. And groxt is the trophy goat. So get this. Belt is Hazar is different from the waster. Because the waster means like, you know, emphasis on the waist. And there's a scene in Ocean's 13 whenever Livingston has to get a job at the casino and he steps on a tack that makes him have truth for his answers on a lie detector test. And the tack is extremely painful. And that's Livingston, like living weight, you know, like living like rad, gnarly, you know, and like he has to take the fall in the movie. You know, he goes with the FBI guys in the movie because he didn't know how to play the blackjack, which is what he was a blackjack dealer and he struggled with the blackjack. So, and the highest score you can get in blackjack is 21. I don't gamble, but I know that from the movie, and so that's Livingston. And there's a scene, and in that scene, when he puts on the tack on his foot, Brad Pitt is grabbing his waist. He's like straightening out his belt and grabbing his waist. So is Brad Pitt the waster? Could be, you know. We know that he's banned as Singh Bahadur, and he also could be the waster, so just keep that in mind. And so Belteshazzar references the tent that Groxt gets in the Revelation 22 business that we've shown. And the tent is represented by Issachar. And Issachar represents Isaac, who built wells and became waxed exceeding great. That's just like the host given to him that was against the daily sacrifice. And like the food gave him a high, which is what happened to Paul Walker. And so Isaac built wells, the well representing Legion, Oz, many, the Aussies in the Revelation 9:15 symbolism, the Aussies down there in Euphrates. That's the well. And then hair is Penelope, or no, not Penelope, Delilah. And that's Deli, L-A-H. That was his food that gave him the high. In L.A., which is where he lived. So, and then you've got, he wrestled with God. Just like Jacob, you know, which has the championship belt of Jonathan Kleck, who was Ernst Steuven as well, and was Jacob. So, that's what I see, and it makes perfect sense because Paul Walker wrestled with having that extreme gift and doing the sacrifices of the Illuminati and the Freemasons, being in Hollywood. And he struggled with all that. And then take note that Livingston was struggling with the Black Jack, and the waster being Banda Singh Bahadur, aka Brad Pitt. So, thank you, teammates. Have a good night. God bless.